Hey, all right. So, here to have a conversation. Don't know what to say. Could be an important conversation. Wouldn't know where to start. I think I'm autistic. Am I the only one who knows this? Am I the last one to find out? That's the weird thing to think about. I'm still processing this. I don't even know if it's real, but I've been reading a lot of stuff online, which sounds silly just to say it. I've definitely had that feeling where I feel I'm different from most people, and I think differently than most people. And a lot of people don't understand me, or that, I don't know, crowds make me uncomfortable. I hate feeling awkward. It happens constantly. I overthink most situations, even greetings, highs, and byes, and how's it going? Who fucking cares? Do you give a shit? You give the same stupid answer to every person you meet. Doing good, you? Talking about the weather. Jesus. I think things are starting to click. Past life experiences, things I've said to people, reactions or unexpected reactions. I've definitely said things that have hurt people's feelings. I feel very sympathetic and I feel like I have a massive blind spot to how people feel sometimes. Or that I'm always ready to dish out honesty when it's not always the best thing. And I've said some overly brutally honest things to people that definitely could have been delivered differently. I'm sure if any of you see this, you'll know who you are and the people I've hurt. I'm sorry. It's kind of stupid to say that I have good intentions most of the time. I'm not trying to hurt anyone's feelings. Hopefully, I'll be able to explain myself in a way that can give you sympathy for my situation. I'm 43. I'm just figuring out that I may be autistic, and part of me feels like I'm the last one to find out. What I think I've realized is that when I ingest THC gummies, I seem to have less walls, less masks. I can't even say my S's. Holy, less masks to wear. Remember, talking to people sucks. Most people have no conversation. Most people don't want to have a conversation. Most people just want to, I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, talking to people is always not easy. And I tend to have things that I just say all the time to people. And so I never really have conversations with people. It's all surface stuff. The same, how's it going? Good. Don't work too hard. Bullshit conversations. How's the weather? What I've discovered is that I think whenever I take THC, it allows me to not have to wear a mask for a bit. I forget to wear them, I guess. And I could be silly and I could just go deep in thought and I could do my thing. But I've been told by my wife and my mother that they don't like that version of me. And apparently, I make my kids uneasy because I'm moody all the time. My wife thinks I have this moodiness issue because of cannabis and because I think she believes that I did it too much, question mark. And so I've done less of it and that's what's made me moody. And I think what it boils down to is I have to wear a mask more often because I don't have the THC to help me forget about it. And so I'm always wearing a mask and I'm never allowed to be myself in front of my wife, my children, my mother, the most important people in my life. I don't have many friends in my life at this point. I'm definitely feeling lonely these past few months. I've tried reaching out to some of them, and there's some that I know will always have my back and will always get together if I need them to or really want them to. But I've felt distance from some other friendships that may or may not be because I've said something hurtful in the past, which is entirely possible. And trying to rethink of everything I've said to people that may have pissed them off is not a fun task. And I'm not sure if I've just been wearing a mask or masks for all my friends for all the years I've known them. A lot of high school buddies, guys I've known for decades. We used to all have a good time, drink together. Alcohol was certainly the drug of choice when I was younger. Alcohol has to be a drug, right? I can't think of a definition of drug that wouldn't include alcohol. When I was a teenager and I started drinking alcohol, good times. Both of my parents drink alcohol openly. All my family did get togethers, everyone was drunk, at least tipsy, always alcohol flowing. Alcohol is very normal. Alcohol makes me a bad person. It took me way too long to figure that out. But I do not like the person I am when I'm drunk. I know my wife certainly doesn't like the person I am when I'm drunk. Around COVID time, I stopped drinking alcohol, and that was probably the best thing I've ever done. I still consume it. I really do enjoy a cold beer or a stout, beer on tap, Guinness, yes, please. But I went from drinking several drinks a day to maybe a drink a month. But I did start consuming cannabis on a regular basis. It's been several years now, three, five, and I really like the way it helps me feel or the way it makes me feel. It's always been hard to explain, and there's certainly a guilt attached to it because it feels like it's something bad to that point. A few years ago, maybe one and a half, I took my mother out for a birthday lunch get together. I took a day off of work, took her to a restaurant where she confronted me, tell me that she thinks I have a drug problem. That shook my world. I believe that me giving up alcohol, starting cannabis, really allowed me to discover who I am as a person, discover my potential. I was the type of person who, despite thinking I was a late night type of person, I would go to bed at 3 o'clock every morning, play games all night long, fall asleep on the couch, fall asleep drunk, eat till all hours. And that was just who I was. That was my personality. But when I stopped drinking alcohol, I lost the urge to stay up late. I lost the urge to play video games. I didn't really have interest in watching TV anymore. I started meditating, doing Wim Hof breathing. My gosh, that was a game changer. I really wanted a breathe motherfucker tattooed on my wrist. I believe Wim Hof changed my life. He really opened up something. Pineal gland? Question mark. Is this video gonna cut out? When I was doing that Wim Hof breathing on a regular basis, I felt effing amazing. Like truly life changing. I felt spectacular. I even did his cold shower thing too. I still do it. Maybe not as often as I used to. It's certainly not an everyday thing. But over the past few years, I've convinced myself that I don't need to do those cold showers anymore. I don't do the breathing as often. I stopped doing it for a few months actually. And my mental state right now is not great. And so cannabis definitely helped me find myself and be in a good place for a few years now. Except that I've realized that it allows me to not put up the walls and wear the masks that I believe are associated with autism. I could be wrong. I have not been tested or diagnosed with anything. I do plan, I've called my family doctor. Sorry. I asked my wife to call the family doctor and make an appointment. These appointments are hard. So I'll start the process of getting diagnosed or checked or whatever it is. It is. I can't even talk. I'll keep you updated. Please follow me. Pretty please leave a comment if this is of interest to you at all. It feels like I've been looking for a community for a long time. And this may be the way that I'm able to help people. Maybe some of you feel how I feel. Maybe you could relate to some of the things that I'm talking about. Maybe we could chit chat. Maybe we could have a real conversation. I don't know what I'm going to do with this video. Do I just put it out on YouTube or Instagram or fucking TikTok? Do I make a podcast? What do I do with this? What can I do with this? This feels like something. And so I filmed this video to just say things are fucked. I'm 43. I think I may be autistic. I think I may be the last one to figure it out. I could be wrong. I believe THC is a medicine for me. Might be for you too. I'm certainly not a doctor. And I'm sure most doctors wouldn't give that advice. But I want to start conversations. I want to see where this goes. So I'm going to edit this and put something out there. And please let me know if this is content that you'd be interested in, because I'm going to make it. I'm going to work on this. And I think I could show that I have something to give, something of value. I have a way to maybe help you out. But really, it's to help me. This has to be for me, right? It's not just for you. It has to be for me. Help me, help you, help me. What? Take care.